the charge to get money raised for the Light Foundation. Mission accomplished, bud.
Thank you very much. We have the greatest fans, believe it or not, with the Light Foundation. We were actually signing autographs before, so they follow around Matt and his great cause. We have people from Rhode Island come and support us now that we're up here at Warrior. So same fans, same players, and this game continues to raise money, and I'm going to do it as long as there's excitement and as long as we could skate out there.
A lot of people for the first time, you're right, made it to the Warrior Arena, and they're big Bruins fans. Bruins Nation, actually goes to the North and South Pole. But in New England, there's a fan base, huge fan base in Rhode Island.
Yeah, there is. Bruins are the home team for Rhode Island. There was some turnover Whaler fans there, but that didn't last long. Rhode Island's a big hockey town, and when you have Ray Bork and Chara, you don't even have to be a hockey fan to show up. And let's not forget Matt. I think he's got a couple rings too. So
how special was that, huh? Playing against Raymond, Char, Joey Mullen. Talk about hockey history there.
I grew up watching these guys, and to be honest with you, sitting across from them, I just had the blue line for the introduction. So really, you don't even believe it. I'm looking at Char, I'm looking at Bork, and I remember cheering from when I was a kid. Even Char, he might be the same age, but somehow he's older than me. I don't know how that works, but yeah, it's amazing that these guys do this. Let's not forget, it's the Sunday before Christmas too. Afternoon game. There's a lot going on. So
World Cup, Patriots.
I don't even know what that is, but yeah, the Patriots are on. Seriously, we had a great turnout today. Those guys just donating their time for this cause to raise some money for kids. I see it on the back end. I see the sweat and the sweat equity that goes into it. So it means something.
And another great video again. You guys do such banging promo videos.
Thank you for that. Yeah, that's my fanhood coming out of me. That's some of my greatest clips. I'm not going to mention who they are, but it's hard to find some of these alumni guys' goals to really dig into the archives. But other than that, we have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun making that, and I think it tries to pump people up and bring a little awareness here.
But for me personally, this is one of my favorite games. We used to do this at the Schneider Arena in Providence, an arena which I love. And 3 years ago, I had vertigo. There were three games, and I called the middle one. And on the way home, there were 395 north, so I chose to drive in the central one. But
text me when you made it home.
Yeah, I did too. And I think I texted you 3 times.
Hit the one in the middle, Rock.
Yeah, and speaking of which, when you hear the replay of this game, I don't think you'll like me anymore because I said some pretty cruel things.
Yeah, it's really what you're good for nowadays. You get to know somebody, and then they just talk about you poorly the rest of the day. You and Matt, I'm sure you have a lot. I think we're going to mute the video when we get it from Mark. So,
not bad at all. Finally, the final score 13-9, I think it was. You guys were leading and putting up a good fight, and I think because the game was 7 hours long, that might have had something to do with the attrition of
an extra 5 running minutes. It's not the end of the world. And I got to talk about the refs. I mean, a couple of those goals were a little marginal. I think you saw them. I think you know what I'm talking about.
First of all, they weren't refs. It's still Halloween, but.
Hey, listen, just to even get 9 against them, I don't even know how we do it. That was Segui in there, too. He's no slouch. But, listen, it's just great. I mean, we try to give them a game when they want to turn it on, they turn it on. We all know that.
And I got to tell you, after we played the Naval Special Warfare, the SEALs Warfare, this thing upped it and topped it. I couldn't believe that.
Well, I appreciate that. I heard about that game. I couldn't make it, unfortunately, and I just think if we could get events like this here and raise money for these great causes in New England, and the Bruins are willing to donate their time, this is going to be continue the tradition here.
Great. Bob Loffredo, captain of the Light Foundation All-Stars. Way to go, son.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, buddy. John Horrigan, joined by 2 Light Foundation players, Marco Scotti and Alex Hager. Alex, good game out there, man. You got some skills. Where'd you play?
I was a suitcase. I traveled all over for a few years. Played down south for a bit and retired here to Warwick, Rhode Island.
Well, I tell you got game, man. Great offensive game the way you were doing that, and the team needed that effort. And you, sir, you're a prototypical power forward. I love your game. You played in all 8 games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
And in terms of your game, when you guys are out on the ice, I noticed that our side, the Boston Bruins Alumni, had to pick it up, and they were watching you and trying to get back.
Definitely not. Definitely not the story.
What's your hockey background?
Smithfield High School from Rhode Island, and then I went to Rhode Island College. That's about it. It's a sad story.
Great. But you got to admit, though, Marco, that playing the Bruins that this year, you're up for this, huh?
It's just seeing them on the blue line with Todd and Jilly singing the national anthem. You see all that history and just leadership as well, and legends, really. It's pretty cool. It's a good moment to have.
What's it like for you, Alex, forward? You look up, there's 25 and 22, 47 years of experience, Bork and Chara.
Yeah, I mean, as a kid, I grew up watching Ray Bork and, Chara. It's a great honor to be out here with all the Bruins guys, and appreciate Bobby and Matt for putting this on. It's a great cause, and we really have a great time every year.
And every year you guys always put on a show. Thank you so much, Marco Scotti, Alex Hager. I'm John Horrigan. Final score, 13-9 here from the Warrior.